Hi, I'm Vincent, and in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how you can export a list of leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator into a clean CSV file with all the information you need, like the first name, last name, LinkedIn URL, the emails of your leads, and much more information that you can use. So if you want to easily export leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you need to use a third-party tool like GiveMeLeads. So if you want to try GiveMeLeads, you can go on GiveMeLeads.io, or you just need to click the first link in the description. Then you click on Start for Free, and here you can create your free account. And then if you want to export your leads in just one click when you are on LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you need to use the GiveMeLeads Chrome extension. And so for that, very easy, you click on Add to Chrome and then Add Extension. Once you've installed the GiveMeLeads Chrome extension, you will see this button, Extract Leads. So once you are happy with the search, all you need to do is to click here on Extract Leads. Then you will be redirected to your GiveMeLeads account. Here you can give the number of leads you want to export. So let's say for this tutorial, 200. Then just below you have the option to get the emails of your leads. So for this tutorial, let's say that I want the emails of my search. And then all you need to do is to click on Export Leads. And now you see the export is currently running. So I target people who are CEO in San Francisco, and I target a company headcount between 51 to 200 people. And now I just need to wait a little bit. All right, so as you can see, the export is done. So let's click on download. And here you see that you have download CSV, download for Excel, and open in Sheets. So let's say download for Excel. So this is my list of 200 leads. Perfect. Now on top, you have all the informations you need, like the first name, last name, LinkedIn URL. You have, of course, the emails of your leads. You have the job title, location, and actually you have much more information. For example, you have the company name, company website. So this one might be useful if you want to personalize your cold emails or LinkedIn messages using AI, company location, company industry, and so on. So when you export your leads with GiveMeLeads, we do two things. So first, we clean the data. So for the first name, last name, and company name, you don't have any problems with capital letters or with the rocket emoji in the first name. So for example, you don't have Steve like this with the rocket emoji, but you have a clean data. And the second thing we do is to check if your leads match all your filters or not. So that's why on the left, you see two columns, matches filters and invalid reason. So when it's true, it means the lead perfectly matches all your filters. But if it's false, it means that you have some problems. So for example, here we have false, and here we have the reason. So we have wrong job title. And if we check the job title of David and Lenny, we have Enterprise Agile Coach and CTO. So basically, these two people are not CEO or founder. So what you can do with this feature is to keep some leads if they are still relevant, or just decide to remove all of them. And by doing that, you make sure that you only have leads who perfectly match all your filters. So if you want to have a list of leads like this one from a LinkedIn Sales Navigator search, you can go on GiveMeLeads.io, or you have a link in the description. Now, the next use case I want to cover is if you already have a list of leads without emails and you want to find the emails of your leads. So for example, here I have the list of all my LinkedIn contacts, and I only have the first name, last name, LinkedIn URL, and the company. And here you see in email address that I don't have that much email addresses. And now what we can do is to use the email finder in GiveMeLeads. So if you want to enrich your list of leads with emails, you need to go here in Enrich Contacts. and here you click on Upload CSV. So it's this file. Then we need to map first name with first name, last name, company. And if you can add the company domain. So if you have this information, it's better. And then we can click on Enrich. So the enrichment is currently running, and now I just need to wait a little bit. All right, so the enrichment is done. So let's click here on Download CSV. So this time, if I scroll a little bit, you see here email, and you see that we have much more emails. So if I click on stats, you see that we have 82% of verified emails. So when you use GiveMeLeads to enrich your data, or when you export leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator and you want to have the emails of your leads, you use what we call a Waterfall enrichment tool. So basically we call multiple email finder tools until we have the emails of your leads. Now, what results you can expect when you enrich your data with GiveMeLeads? So basically, when you use just an email finder tool, you will get between 30 to 70% of emails found. But if you use a waterfall email finder like GiveMeLeads, you get between 60 to 90% of emails found. Now, quick disclaimer, you will face lower rates if you target small businesses, influencers, non-digital friendly business like local stores, gyms, landscaping companies, and so on, and if you target companies based in developing countries. So when you target these people, you can expect between 10 to 50%. Now, the last feature I want to show you is the email verifier that you can find on GiveMeLeads. So it's useful when you have a list of emails like this one, and you want to make sure that these emails are sure. So it means that if you send an email to these people, you won't hurt your deliverability. So let's say that you have a list of emails like this one, and if you want to verify these email addresses, what you need to do is to go here and you click on Verify Contacts, and then you click here on Upload CSV. So it's this Excel file. Then it's the same process. We need to map the column email address with emails, and then we click on Verify. Then once you have verified your email addresses with GiveMeLeads, you will see this column email status, and here you have three options. So you have verified, so it means that it's completely safe for your deliverability to send an email. You have probable. So for these people, I recommend you to use dedicated domains and mailboxes to send an email to these people. And you have invalid email, so don't send an email to these people. So if you want to easily export leads from a LinkedIn Sales Navigator, enrich the emails of your leads and verify some emails, you can try for free GiveMeLeads. And so for that, you can go on givemeleads.io, or you just need to click the first link in the description. It was Vincent. I wish you a nice day, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.